Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Tuesday, the 25th of September. I just want to talk about a quick trade that we did here in the service after hours tonight. Trade Exchange is a news service that I use in my service, and Tilray came out with news, TLRY, Tilray, to supply more critical 3 children in Australia with medical cannabis. So that came out. I called this alert over 103, 103.30. We got a beautiful move up here in the after hours to 112.60 on TLRY. So just showing you the power of a fast news service. Now, it doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. I don't need a lot of bells and whistles. I just need the news and the audio news, and that's what they give me here at the Trade Exchange, built for traders by traders. The news comes into this box. They alert the news on audio news, and a very nice move here. Money made in TLRY. If you don't believe me, let me bring over the room for you. Here's the alert on TLRY. Here's the news. I reposted it in the room. Is that a word? Reposted it? Reposted the news in the room, and TLRY was moving up. We called it on the possible break for 103. Here's the entry, and then here's the kind of the play-by-play. And I'll tell you what a Monday it was. GBR gave us a beautiful trade. PED, a small little oil stock, gave us a beautiful trade. I took some off at 106 on TLRY, and then the stock continued to move up on TLRY. So a great day at Zozo Stockwatch. If you're interested in my service, I charge you $30 for the first 30 days for new users. If you would like to come and try my service, it's $30 for 30 days. The link will be down in the description. Our room opens up at 6:45 a.m. Eastern Time each day, closes at 7 p.m. Eastern Time each day. All right, so just a heads up on my service. Let's go ahead and get into some of the news that came out after the bell tonight. Let's see, we had VSTM had news during the intraday session, and then it resumed at 4:20. They pushed it back down on VSTM. They got FDA approval. The stock got halted. They opened it up. The stock moved up to about $9.50. Now trading at about $8.85 on VSTM. ASNA had earnings per share beat by 5 cents. Revenue beat also. So ASNA, that stock is a retail stock moving up in the after hours. OPNT, they're doing an offering that came out in the after hours tonight. We also had GEMP to cut 33% of its workforce on GEMP. Sorry for those folks losing their jobs. GEMP trading down in the after hours. We did have some top insider purchases after hours tonight. EDGW, CCR, SSP, and TGE, a few of the names there. Revlon Director purchased 100K at $20.95. So REV, the symbol there. Once again, this news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Don't forget, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon will be on Cramer's show tonight in the 6 p.m. show on CNBC. So JP Morgan, not much reaction right now. I'm doing this video. It's about 4 minutes to 6 Eastern Time. So that is some of the news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Once again, a very nice service. You really should check that out. I think you'll like it. Let me go ahead and get into some of the action for today that we had. Let's see, for the change for today, we had the IYR was down. That's the real estate index fund was down 1.76%. XLI was down 1.71%. XLP, the consumer staples, dropped about 1.5% for the day. The transports were down. Oil was up again today. We'll show you that in a second. But the transports were down almost 1.5% for the day. Banks were down 1.25%. 0.75% for the day. XLF actually down 1.11%. Sorry about that. FXI was back down. That's the China stocks. To the upside for today, the VIX was moving up a little bit. We got a little volatility back in the markets today. The Qs were holding up okay. Like I said, oil was up close to 2%. The XOP was up over 2% for the day. The IBB had a good day, up a little over 1% for the day. The XBI also. OIH was up 1%. The semis hung in there, up about 0.75% for the day. Qs were green on the day. Qs were green. The S&P 500 was down fractionally for the day. The IWM was down fractionally for the day. The thing about that's concerning about the IWM, and I'll show you that actually now on a chart. IWM, we broke down below that 170 on the IWM. Let me get rid of some of these lines for you here. So here's the IWM. We broke that 170 spot. We did hold 169. So that's going to be an area to watch tomorrow, this 168.76. So we'll call it 169. We came down to the 50 SMA. You see that we've tested it here and bounced. So let's see now if we get the continuation candle back to the upside on the IWM tomorrow and see where that leads us. Like I said, the IBB had a nice day today. Nice daily chart setting up here on the IBB. XBI also trying to recapture that 50 SMA on the XBI SPY for the day. Once again, let me get rid of those lines. Sorry about that. We came down to about the 10 SMA, the 13 SMA, 13 EMA, and the 10 SMA on the SPY. We pulled back a little bit, but we got buyers, dip buyers showing up. The low today on the SPY was 290.37, so that's an area to watch for tomorrow on the SPY, that 290.37. QQQs, like I said, they were up today. Once again, the Qs been holding above the 50 SMA. Buyers show up again on the Qs at the 50 SMA for today also. So don't forget, this week we have the FOMC meeting coming up. That's going to be on Wednesday. So the market, 2 o'clock, we get the announcement of a possible rate increase. Looks like they're going to raise rates. And then we get the 2:30, we get the conference where they take questions and do a Q&A at 2:30 for the Federal Reserve. Let's see. So let me go ahead and get right into the movers for today. Bring that over from the trade exchange. Some of the stocks that were moving up today. AMRN had a really big day. They had news this morning, and that stock just ripped all day. AKCA also up today. AGTC, IDRA, NCTY, NSPR were also up. Some of your stocks to the downside. NBEV took a break today. SPPI, that one was also down today. Now, this is courtesy of the trade exchange. They send out this nightly newsletter, and they do one in the morning also, and they give you all a bunch of information. Here's your unusual call activity for the trade exchange. Like I said, I use this all day in my service at Zozo StockWatch. Really timely news, good information there from the trade exchange, and that nightly letter with the unusual options activity on the call side and the put side. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the watch list. I won't keep you too long tonight. Let's go ahead and start out with, first off, AMD is going to be on watch again for tomorrow. We actually traded this twice in the service. We got 2 nice trades out of AMD today. ARLO, this one has been beaten down to a pulp. Gonna watch this one for a possible bounce. WX perking up a little bit, volume still a little bit light. Now, if you notice, this one's been up to about $20 a share. We saw it like hitting our scanners today a little bit, so keep an eye on this AWX. Could be maybe a sleeper one tomorrow. $4.24 was the high. We'll see how it sets up intraday. CGC gave us a very nice trade today. Another cannabis stock. So So we'll be watching CGC again for tomorrow. CNAT, a nice move up today. We'll see if there's any kind of a continuation in CNAT. CRBP, they popped this one up, down, up, sorry, popped it up, popped it down, held the 5 EMA here, that 650 area, turned it back up today. So CRBP will be on watch tomorrow. CRON wasn't as fortunate, taking a day off today on CRON, but if the other pot stocks, cannabis stocks start moving up, maybe this CRON will trade tomorrow. Galt, this one had a nice day, basing under this $7 area on GALT. GBR gave us a beautiful trade. A lot of these small little oil stocks were moving up. PED was moving up. We'll have that on watch. RCON, a small little oil stock, strong close. I believe in the after hours, RCON moving up also in the after hours. Let's see if GBR, not much going on. PED holding up in the after hours. So this PED will be on watch. GBR Joan will be on watch. We actually traded this one today in the service also. 1.4 million shares, JONE. Let's check it out. Ticking up a little bit more in the after hours on JONE. Make sure you have that one on watch tomorrow. Gurn had a very nice day. GERN. 12 million, almost 13 million shares in this stock. Nice strong candle here. Watch that 625 area on GERN. Let it set up intraday. GNC, a nice continuation move. We spoke about this one on the video last night, the Sunday video. Hope you grabbed it if you saw it. INNT also percolating here, trying to get up over that $8 area. Let's check it after hours. Still below that $8 area. Now this one can be a little bit erratic during the intraday session, can be a little bit spready. So I would say that's if you take a position in this and you trade it intraday, you want to take low shares, but watch that $8 possible break on INNT. IQ had some call activity today. I'm going to keep an eye on this one if it can get up over this 26.35. 26, hold on, let me check the high here again. I'm going to watch this one if it could take out that 26.25 spot, 26.30 spot on IQ. All right, let me move my line up there a little bit. So around that 26.35 spot, maybe it turns the corner. Going to be watching BABA. They've been so beaten down. Maybe it's time. I see like dip buyers keep showing up at that 160 level on BABA. So I'll have this one on watch for a possible day trade that may end up being turned into a swing trade. And what I mean by that is if we get a nice entry and the stock moves up in our favor on BABA, we may hold a piece for overnight. So BABA will be on watch tomorrow also. Saw JAGX, JAGX moving up in the after hours. It's one of these stocks that's an under $1 name. Popped up to over $1.20 in the after hours. So JAGX will be on watch. Mankind, 5.6 million shares came into Mankind, basing pushing up to about that $2 level. So this MNKD will be on watch for tomorrow. MTEM, they popped it up all the way to $8. It's had kind of this organized pullback, holding the 5 EMA here. I'll have this one on watch. Actually, one of my members in the room pointed this one out to me. So I'm going to have this one on watch to see if there's any type of continuation move. High today on this name was 554. Keep your eye on it. MU trying to look a little bit better here on MU. So this one will be on watch. We'll see if we can get an intraday play on that one. OAS. Now I spoke about this one on the video last night. It did break above that 13. We did not get this one. Watching for that possible $14 break now on OAS. So oil, like I said, was very strong today. TRVN had a very strong day, 5.9 million shares. It's under that $2 level now. It came from $1.70 all the way up to about $1.95, $2. We'll see if there's some kind of like red to green in this name. VKTX, they popped this one up to about $24 a share. Another one holding up above the gap here and holding above the 5 EMA, has that $20 number up ahead. Keep an eye on that. For those that like to play these small little under $1 names, Yuma had some big volume come in. It closed at 42 cents. Let's check the after hours. And after hours, it's trading at about 45 cents. Yuma, another one of these small oil stocks. Also, CEI was moving up today, under 50-cent name. 51.6 million shares came into CEI in the after hours, trading up, got as high as 49 cents in the after hours. So keep an eye on CEI if you like those under 50 cent, under $1 names. This one trying to turn the corner here on that. And these small little oil stocks with oil moving up were very active today. All right, so that's the watch list. And like I said, TLRY, that one is always on watch. TLRY, just want to check it here, back down to 107.50. Like I said, we got a trade in this over that 103.30 spot, and off it went up to about 112 on TLRY. All right, I'm Mike from Zozo Stockwatch Stock Day Trading. Tomorrow I'll be back at you with another video.